All right, so we're ready for drawing number 8, the isometric drawing number 8. And number 8 introduces something very exciting, an angle. How do you deal with an angle when you're dealing with an isometric drawing? Well, it turns out it's really easy, except that you're not going to use the grids to get it. You're going to use a trick. We call it over and up, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to, just like we've done up to this point, we're going to measure out our drawing. So from here to here, it's at 2.5 inches, that equals 10. From here to here, that's 1.5, that equals 6. From here to here, 1.5, and each one of these, it's divided in half, so it's a total of 6, but this is 3 and 3. Right here we have 2, and here we have 2, but we don't know any information on this angle. There's nothing we can do with this. We also don't know where this point ends. We know that it's 3 up and 3 down, but we don't know where this point is. It is not on one of these lines. That's a major mistake people make, is by putting this at some line on here, but it's not. So this is 2 up, this is 4 up, this is 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, right, and up here we have this distance from here to here. This would be 8, because it's 10 minus 2. This total distance is 10 from here to here. That's 6. This is 2, 2, 2. All right. So we have a lot of information about this, but we don't have information about this angle. Now, what we do have is we can find this point and we can find this point. And if you have those 2 points, we can figure out how to get there. And another thing is, a lot of times what we'd like to do is we'd like to draw a line going horizontal and a line going vertical at the starting points from there to there. Now, do we know the distance from here to here? Well, yes, it's 10 minus 2. This distance is 8. And do we know the distance from here to here? Well, we know that this total is 6. We know this is 2. So that means that this distance is 4 from here to here. So that is all the information we need. If we know how many over and how many up, we can find that line. In fact, I can find that line on here the first thing I do. So if this is my starting point, which is the same as here and here, that's this point right here. I need to go up to here to get started. So I can go up 1, 2 to this point right there. That is the starting point of this angle. Now, all I need to do is I need to go over 8 and up 4 to find the other point that I connect with, okay? So that's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my first point. I go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to right there. And this point to that point, this is my angle. That's my angle. I know it because I went over 8 and up 4. And I know that this angle is made of over 8 and up 4. It'll always work. You know the components of the angle, and you can use the grid to find that angle. But notice it does not follow the grid at all. Okay. Now let's see if it worked. Let's build the rest of this face and see if that worked. So we can start here and go back 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to this point, and up 6, which is here. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and forward 2, 1, 2, and sure enough, it works. If we draw this in, you will see that it worked out perfectly. That is this face that we have. Now, when you consider this drawing is actually a really easy drawing when you consider how easy it is to find things like that. We also have this face right here, which is 6 wide and 2 tall. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide and 2 tall. 1, 2. All right, look how easy this one is. Draw this in. Now, we're to a point where we have to do another angle. All right, well, we know the trick. We go back 8, up 4, and we'll get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to this point. Up 1, 2, 3, 4 to this point. And we can see that this follows across, so that works. And we're going to connect those 2 dots. Just like that. Now, there are times where these angles sort of play with your mind, but just trust that you're following it correctly. Now, from here across, I want to put a line across here, but there's actually a gap in the middle. So I can only go 2 over, and then over here I can go 2 over. But right here in the middle, there's a spot missing. Okay? And I see that I've got these 2 faces. They're 2 by 2 squares, so I can draw that. Those are easy. Okay, so I have this channel in the middle. Well, I feel like I don't have enough information to figure out where it stops here. Well, what do you do? Well, it's very similar to what we were talking about. What I need to do is I need to come over to this point. Imagine that this went all the way down, just like it does here. There's a slope going from this point to this point. Now, I'm going to draw this lightly because it's not going to go the whole way. Just going to lightly draw that in. And I'm going to do the same thing here. It's going to, 2 points over from here. I'm going to draw it up to there. Okay, so we're going to erase some of this line, but we needed to draw that to sort of establish where it's at. Okay. The next thing we need to do is we need to figure out where is this little surface. Well, it's down 3. It's down 3 from the very top, and it's up 3 from the bottom. So if I say, all right, this surface right here, it's down 3 from that surface. It goes 1, 2, 3. I know that that surface begins somewhere in here. Okay? And then it's 2 wide. So I can count down that 3 and I can draw this, but keep in mind some of this is going to be hidden behind this, and I'm going to draw this lightly right there. So that is part of that surface. If you could imagine this surface is the inside of that channel, and I'll draw this line to help you out picture this. This surface is a surface that you can see. All right, now there's a flat surface, and do you see where these 2 cross? Well, that point where those 2 cross, that is where this ends. And if I erase this line back here and erase these lines up here, I actually already have the drawing finished. I just have to darken it in. So what I did was, by finding the point where all 3 of these crossed, I found the end of it. And you can see that it was close to one of these lines, but it's not exactly on the line. All right, and that is a finished number 8. That is a finished number 8 isometric drawing.